Hey, how's it going? One of the main things that I've been working on today is I've been back to trying to get this talk set up for next Wednesday, and it is Wednesday. I thought it was Thursday for some reason, but that's something else I'm participating in. The talk itself is on Wednesday, and I'm kind of struggling, I think, to get all the parts in of the puzzle into the right order. I know exactly what I want to say, I know exactly what I want to do with the group, but actually getting going was the sticking point. I realized that. And one of the things that Dave Copland said when I spoke to him the other day was we were talking about his opening when I saw him present a few months ago now, back in November. And I talked about it. I said it was very engaging, very entertaining, very kind of impactful, immediately established authority and credibility. And he said that it's pretty much the standard opening for every talk that he gives. And you know, he has it and it just works. Now, I've never had a standard opening, and it started making me think, oh, maybe I should, maybe I need to have my own standard opening that I just give at the beginning of every talk, kind of really draws the audience in and so on. And I was thinking of it in the context of this particular talk, which is to a group about a half of whom I probably will have spoken to before at an event they were at that I presented to about 12 months ago, and the other half will kind of know something of me because I know that it's been prepped up. So it's a talk about mindfulness, and I'm not sure that having a standard talk or having a standard opening or whatever opening I go for is going to be anything that I could just roll out and use again. So I was thinking about that today, and I was thinking about, well, what is it that I really want to have in the first 60 seconds to 2 minutes of the talk? And I think the most important thing, and this is something that Dave Copland did say actually, and I don't think it needs to be a standardized opening for this to happen, but one thing he said, and I totally agree with, that has to happen, is this is a group of people who will have spent a half a day going through kind of industry specific training information for the first half of the day, and they got another half a day, the afternoon, to look forward to going through more as well. So really my 45-minute piece in the middle of the day at lunchtime is an opportunity to just do something different and to kind of get a slightly different tone, with the focuses on something that they're going to personally benefit from rather than something they need to know professionally. So it's about being different and about being very clear that this is going to be a different part of the day to everything else that's gone before and everything else that's going to come after it. I can't deliver a standard opening for this. It has to be something that's unique to this particular audience, and that the whole talk will be. I'm fairly certain that there'll be bits of the talk that I'll be able to block together and use in subsequent talks. But I felt that once I realized that this whole opening thing was the bit that was blocking me and was stopping the ideas from kind of flowing in terms of the flow of the talk, everything became a lot easier. And I was in the library for a couple of hours this afternoon working on it, and then I got distracted in the end and had to come away from that and I had to fit in a workout this afternoon. So perhaps had to is a little strong use of the phrase, but I felt like I was in a bit of a roll. I was in a bit of a flow, but this workout was important to me today because I didn't do one yesterday, and I know that for myself, I have to. I'm like a dog that needs to go out for a regular walk. So without that, I can't function quite as effectively. So anyway, that aside, I felt like I was on a roll, and I'm fairly confident I'll be able to get back into that flow when I sit down to finish it off tomorrow. My intention had been originally to have 7 days clear, having finished the talk before I actually present it. That's not going to happen. It'll be more like 5 days, but even so, I'm very confident that what I've got is going to be really effective and it's going to be fun, and I'm really looking forward to delivering it. So that's where I am with it at the moment. Tomorrow's hopefully, as I said, going to bring the culmination of that, and it's going to be the whole thing will be all wrapped up. Oh, I'll talk about note cards tomorrow as well in my next video, because that's something that worked well for me when I was delivering and developing the last couple of talks earlier on this year. And I bought a new pack yesterday, so I'm all ready to go with them again. And in fact, I've already started the process of using the little index cards. So I'll talk a bit more about that tomorrow as well, because it's all part of my process. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.